Hi, Dr. Z here. Welcome to session 5 of your Work at Home training course. In this session, we're going to focus on work management. We'll be discussing the 7 key life segments and how you can use the simple method to keep on top of things and create the future you want. So let's go straight to session 5, work management. First, let's define good work management. Work management effectively means getting things done, which includes managing individuals, you and your family, workflow, systems, workload, like to-do lists. So you can think of work management as individualized project management. Whereas project management revolves around teamwork, work management revolves around the individual, you. You can apply the principles of work management to any organizational business structure, but for our purposes, we'll be considering work management in the context of your situation as a work-at-home parent. And it's been said that we overestimate what we can achieve in a day and underestimate what we can achieve in a lifetime. But what stops you achieving? What prevents you from fulfilling your true potential? And what limits your success? For most, it's how you think. And when it comes to being effective in our work and our home, we can sometimes be our own worst enemy. We are often the cause of our own failure. We hold on to self-limiting beliefs and we engage in self-limiting behavior, which limits and minimizes our work management. So the focus of your thoughts determines how you feel, which determines your perception and experience of what's happening. If you have negative thoughts, your perception and feelings will be negative, which determines your overall experience of your current situation. Therefore, if your experience is negative and not what you want, the best way to change how you feel is to refine how you think. Effective people understand that thoughts are first cause, and they take responsibility for how they think and self-inspired. They lead themselves towards these goals they want to achieve and motivate themselves to take necessary action to get there. To be a good work manager, you therefore need to take control of your mind and how you think. Failure to do so will invariably lead to negative thoughts, reactive emotions, and self-limiting behaviors, which results in failure to be an effective work manager. And one of the best strategies for work management will be the focus of this session. And that strategy is what I call keep it simple. We will now discuss this principle in relation to your 7 life segments and how to use it to keep on top of things and create the future you want. But first, let's recap the 7 life segments. And the things you do on a day-to-day basis can be divided into 7 life segments, such as family and relationships, career and work, money and finances, health and well-being, learning and education, fun and adventure, and spirituality and ethics. And these 7 life segments are the main areas in which you can focus and set goals to achieve throughout each phase of your life. However, they can also be the main areas in which your work management effectiveness is limited and in need of improvement. So your task for session 5, work management, is this. First, rate your work management effectiveness in each of your 7 life segments on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. For instance, you might rate family and relationships 9 or 10, but money and finances as a 3. And do this for all 7 segments. It's possible to rate them all the same, but it's unlikely. The important thing is to rate them. Second, rank each key life area or segment in order of lowest work management effectiveness from 1 to 7. That is, lowest work management is 1 and highest work management segment is 7. And give your reasons for each ranking. For example, for the first life segment, you might put 1, money and finances. And the reason for this rank might be, I tend to put things on credit and buy things on impulse. Then proceed down the list with the next 6 life segments. Third, consider how you could simplify your work management in each of your 7 life segments using the simple method. S is for system, using a filing system that best suits your personality and temperament. I is for importance. Put important things first. M is for mess. You got to declutter the mess. P is for preparation. Prepare for the next day, the night before. L is for log. Keep a time log of what you do and when you do it, and that's for your work and for your home. E is for external outsource of errands. Outsource errands and delegate chores and tasks where possible. For example, cleaning, gardening, meals. And remember, time is your most valuable asset. So don't spend time to save money, rather spend money to save time. And fourth, plan the simple activities in each life segment that will simplify your work management over the next week, starting today. For example, for the first life segment, you might put 1, money and finances, and the simple action plan you might use is L, keep a log of my spending over the next week. And then you'll put the day and the date when you would like to achieve this, for example, Monday to Sunday. Then proceed down the list with the next 6 life segments. And these work management goals are what you will be working toward over the next few weeks, months, and even years. So the important point is not to rush this, but to get it right and then put it into action. And on the PDF download with this session, you'll find some links to resources and further reading to help you with this task. And finally, congratulations. You have now completed the Work at Home course of Dr. Z. So what are your next steps? Well, if you have any questions or feedback about self-management, energy management, time management, or work management, click or tap the link below to leave your questions and feedback on our breakthrough questionnaire form. And I'll be sure to be in touch. So good luck and all the best.